Hello, my name is Pony7 and welcome back to Destroy Command. Once again, we're going to try and complete the mission Oil, in which we have to escort the fleet oiler to Submarine in the Dutch East Indies. So, I'll get us started again, and I'll bring you back when we first encounter the enemy, since we've already started the mission once. I'll just bring you back right when the enemy is met. So I'll see you then. Right?
All ahead flank. Aye, aye, sir. Left full rudder. Aye, sir.
Bring us to general quarters.
General quarters, general quarters. All hands man your battle stations.
Torpedo into water bearing 330. As you probably saw on the little thing. Down contact also at 330. Come on. There's a torpedo. Which direction is it going? I think it's heading that way. There's a submarine about.
Ahead 2/3. Aye, sir.
That we're about, we can begin searching. Oh, so the tanker should probably adjust course. Turn away, tanker. Just for now, turn away.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Alright, sonar station is depth charge.
Sir, sonar reports submarine contact.
There, submarine contact.
5 degrees right rudder. Aye, sir. Right full rudder. Aye, sir.
Well, depth is greater than 100 feet. What was that? Oh, the tanker just took a hit. The tanker took a hit. We weren't able to turn them away in time. Minor damage though. Alright.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Follow that course if you wouldn't mind.
All ahead flank. Aye,
Come
aye,
to
sir.
flank speed. He's damaged.
Right full rudder. Aye, sir.
Bring us about if you wouldn't mind. 2 charges from there. 2 charges from there. 5-second intervals on both. We'll set. What did they say for depth? 100 feet-ish. We'll go for that. We got K guns as well, so we'll launch them over the side. Alright.
Rudder amidships.
Our
Aye, sir.
midships go as fast as we can. And fire. There we can see the K charges going off over the. Should probably actually have used a bigger pattern than that. Considering that wasn't likely to do a whole lot of damage. Also, a little bit of wavy out right now. She's at minor damage still, although she's now on fire. Alright, so back to here. Wrong one. We now need to come out. Let's set the 50 because she was at. She did attack us. Let's go with a slightly larger pattern this time. Let's go out a little bit first off before we come back around for another attack. But she's probably at periscope depth. She's at less than 100 feet, and I dropped those to 100 feet, so those are probably wrong depth. So now,
Right full rudder. Aye, sir.
start bringing us about, and then we'll go and drop some more charges on her. She's got minor damage. She's heading away. We'll actually get her. We'll get the Penrose to set speed to flank, and then we'll move in for another depth charge run. Heading unknown, solution 100. Got a very solid solution on them. Hopefully that. Hopefully they don't burn to death or something like that, or flood. That'd be a bit shameful. But this is evidently a hostile submarine, considering they attacked us immediately. Fortunately, we weren't able to act in time to save the. This only has 2 charges. Oh, there's only 2 charges total left. So we'll save these for now. And we'll use some more charges out of here. Still got 44 charges remaining here. Unless they recharge. I'll give them another 2. And then hopefully they'll recharge. But if not, then we'll be out of these for the rest of the escort mission. If it even continues after this engagement. Depends on whether or not the tanker Penrose Bay sinks or not. She's yeah, an enemy's Japanese submarine. Yeah, we guessed that, considering she lost a torpedo. We guessed it was a Japanese submarine. Alright. She's somewhere around there. Somewhere above 100 feet.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
We're setting up the rudder. And that's looking like it's going to be fairly good. We'll give her 8 charges. 2 seconds apart.
5 degrees right rudder. Aye, sir.
We adjusted it slightly. I think we're going to pass slightly above at this
Rudder
point.
amidships. Aye, sir.
Speed unknown, heading unknown. Solution's 100 though. Oh, she's got major damage. She's down to 1 knot. That may have sunk her.
5 degrees, 10 degrees right rudder. Aye, sir.
That single torpedo may have sunk her.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Alright, we're doing almost 25 knots. Roaring in over this guy's head. Hopefully he doesn't fire the torpedo right down our throats. He might. I doubt he will. Come on, I want to be doing this 35 knot 40, but I guess this is all she's gotten her. And we don't want to go too slow, lest we damage ourselves with our own torpedo. Alright, we may be slightly off, but... Oh, no, we got more K charges. Alright, we'll give her 2. And... start dropping. There goes those ones. Alright, that's everything. Let's slow down this time.
Aye, sir.
And
10 degrees left rudder.
start
Aye,
coming
sir.
about. Let's take a quick look at her. Yeah, she's down by the head. She's got practically no speed on. She's on fire. She's got major damage. She may not make it. This may be attempt number 2 as a fail. But then we still got 32 charges. Let's drop the K guns for now, and we'll also drop this down to a 4 charge pattern. with 5-second interval. It's an I2. I just want to know sonar. Active. We'll have to come around again and see if set to 2000 just because he might be slightly outside then while we come around. Yeah, because his last position is 1,000 yards away, so 500 is in a lot of space.
Left full rudder. Aye, sir.
Bring us about fully. How's she doing? She's got major damage still. She's still trucking along at 1 knot though. Unknown speed heading. Unknown damage. They're saying depth is less than 100 feet though still, so we'll keep going. Keep the attack up. I can't zoom in anymore. See if we can't get sonar to get a good picture on them. Right, they're loading the K guns again, but we'll save them for now. We'll also only drop 4 charges this time, with a little bit of a longer interval. Let's see if we get any new information on this sub, such as speed, heading, anything like that.
Ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Let's just slow her down a bit and see if that doesn't help. Sonar. To go manual. Is he somewhere over there? He's 45 degrees off the bearing. Oh no, he's dead ahead.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Oh, the sneaky little guy.
All ahead flank. Aye, aye, sir.
You thought you could escape. And you did. I probably should have, well before now, slowed down in order to try and hear.
Right rudder. Aye, sir.
Going that way at about 4 knots, so we'll aim for here. Aim for ahead. We'll give her a single shot with the K guns as well.
20 degrees right rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Well, that was a waste of charges, considering she wasn't even there anymore. Well, now we know that she's somewhere here. We don't have her speed or heading anymore.
5 degrees right rudder. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
We just know she's last here. She was kind of heading this way. So right about here, we will drop. And hopefully we'll hit her, if we're lucky. I mean, if not, we'll waste more charges. But we still have some charges left. We can still keep this up for a little bit. However, we are definitely going to reduce the amount of charges we're dropping.
5 degrees left, 10, 15 degrees left rudder. Aye, sir.
I think we're going a little bit too far. Let's just adjust slightly.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Alright, and charges away. And the next set should be out right there. Alright, that should hopefully have put some damage onto him, if we're lucky. Still got major damage, is only making 1 knot, which is not good. Don't like that. Let's continue our run out a little bit, and then we'll bring her back around. I keep on wanting to right click and drag or click and drag like it is in Sun Hunter 5, but nope, this is an older game. This is not Sun Hunter 5. That does not work.
Ahead 1/3. Aye, sir. Left full rudder. Aye, sir.
Bring us back around. We'll keep the K guns and we'll give her a little bit more charges. And then we'll drop the K guns and just give her 4 charges, 5 seconds apart. Considering we don't know how many more submarines we're going to encounter, so we need to not waste as many charges as possible, like we did at the beginning. That was a bit silly. But there yet, we're already slowed down to the slowest speed. Unfortunately, you can't set a speed in this game, but we work around it. She's still leaving at 1 knot speed. Let's actually go and take a look at her. Yeah, she's basically dead in the water, although she's not down by the bows as much and her fire is out. So she may pick up again, or she may sink from flooding. It's still up in the air at this point. It's still very much up in the air. Which of the two it is. Let's go back to the depth charge station. It's only got 1 rack loaded. Well, 1 slot of 2 loaded. So have to wait for this second one to load before we can do any runs. Come on guys, load in that slot. We do have general quarters yet. We have general quarters on. Come on then, lads. Load up the charges. We haven't got all day. I'm just worried that she'll sink. Either way, it's going to be a very, very slow trip. Potentially from now on, just due to the fact that she's got major damage. She's only doing 1 knot. Come on, you gotta load these charges up, lads. Now let's jump over here. Do some pinging. Alright, we'll let it go back to auto. 1,000-yard range. And again, head 130 is only 5 knots, so potentially it depends on what she does, how she handles herself, whether or not this is going to be a very slow trip, or if she's actually going to be going at any reasonable speed. Alright, so we still haven't loaded this rack up yet. Come on, guys. We need this rack loaded before we can drop another salvo. I'll tick that for now because they haven't loaded this rack yet. Unless this rack has to be empty before they can reload it. That might be it. But then again, I thought I saw them reload it earlier, so who knows? I don't. Hopefully Stoner will pick us up that submarine again, though, soon. I would like to get an update on him. Then again, he can't be moving very fast. In fact, he's probably moving faster than he should be. Considering the fact when we last heard him, he was doing 5 knots. Not 4 knots, which is fairly fast for a submarine underwater. That's basically head flank. The only reason we didn't hear him is because we were running around doing, you know, a head flank ourselves, and so we basically blinded our sonar. And then wasted charges, dropping on a estimated position, last known position instead of a actual position. Manual. I'm searching for him. I think we may have also started our run from a bit far out. Considering the amount of time it took for us to actually get there going ahead flank. That gave him plenty of time to actually move slightly. Oh, there he is over there. Yeah, exactly. He's moved plenty far away. So we'll catch him very slowly at a head 1/3. We'll keep him on sonar. And we'll keep him spotted so that we know where he is and his heading and his speed, and then we'll do a run. Actually, we need to go slightly faster in order to catch him, because ahead 1/3 is like 4 knots. It is not the fastest speed out there. So he's still falling, heading 85. We'll keep the K guns. Then again, they do kind of fire out over the side. I mean, it does help if he does a sudden turn. And then we only got 2 charges into the bracks. Oh, and now we're going. Alright, so like 7 knots is the speed above which our solution degrades to the point where we no longer hold him. Alright then. Rudder amidships. We'll close to where he was, and we'll go back to down to a head 1/3 and continue the search. And hopefully we'll find him. I mean, if we don't, then it's no major. I mean, it is kind of a major loss, because then we got a tanker doing 1 knot that we gotta try and look out for. Be nice to be able to set speeds, but again, I don't think we can. In here, I mean, we can't set a specific speed, I don't think. These boilers are off. I don't think there's a command for a specific speed. Engines are good, SAS is good, everything is good. We're not using a whole lot of fuel, we still got plenty of fuel. Plus there's an oiler right there, like up that way a little bit. Alright, so pretty soon we should be able to pick him up again, considering the range we picked him up last time. As soon as we drop below 7 knots. Come on. Give me information, sonar man. 6 knots. Come on, maybe it was 5. Or maybe we just got extremely lucky that we managed to get a return off of him. Let's step this way a little bit. So far I'm not hearing him. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm just not seeing anything on my thing. Yeah, he's...
Ahead 2/3. Aye,
So I'll
sir.
tell sonar to be automatic again. And then we'll need to keep the
10
turn up.
degrees left, 15 degrees left rudder. Aye, sir.
And we're basically going to be chasing him down. And he's actually turned slightly. He's now heading 85 instead of 84. I feel like we might have sprung out a little bit wide, considering he keeps on going away. We're actually holding him. I guess sonar might have a lock. And we're going at a speed where sonar isn't deafened. Seven knots, and we're still holding him as information. At least as he's over here. Eight knots, we're still holding him.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Alright, oh, and there he goes. So we'll continue closing.
Ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Let's actually speed up a
10
bit.
degrees left rudder. Aye, sir.
And quite clearly we need to get a lot closer before we do our final maneuvers and sprinting for the drop, but we do need to close the range beforehand, because going at just head 2/3 and then slowing down to a head 1/3 and going back up and down, it's not working because he keeps on slowly creeping away. How are you doing? You still got major damage, you're still doing 1 knot. Either way, this might be a restart. This might be a new attempt because she's quite badly hurt. She's quite badly hurt. Alright, that's a good bit of closure distance on her. We should be able to now
Ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
drop her down to a head 1/3. Get sonar back up and going. Unless me going into the sonar, me going into the sonar gives an accurate depiction where she's at.
Ahead 2/3. Aye, sir. 10 degrees left rudder. Aye, sir.
Alright then. Wish sonar guy would actually, get a lock on. Although he did alert me to the torpedo in the water.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
There is that. He did alert me to the torpedo in the water. There it is. We got a return. No, don't turn to head. So he's got return now. There we go. Which is a lot better than a looking at a. Did you lose him? No, he's moving slightly off to our starboard bow. He's slightly off here.
10 degrees right rudder. Aye, sir.
Yeah, he's slightly off our.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Nope. Go to manual. He must be just out of range. Yeah, he's basically due east. Yeah,
10
he's
degrees left rudder. Aye, sir.
just out of range of the 500
15 degrees left rudder. Aye, sir.
mark for the depth charges. No, it's greater than 100 feet. I've been reading that wrong. I've been reading that wrong the whole time as well.
20 degrees left rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
So he's right there. We're dead ahead of us. So just go automatic mode. Keep us informed.
All ahead flank. Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, start speeding up for the drop. We should have him fairly good here. I'll actually give 2k charges at 2-second intervals.
5 degrees left rudder. Aye, sir.
I've been reading that wrong the whole time. So he's somewhere above 100 feet. Is greater than 100 feet. Alright, we're basically coming
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
alongside. And fire. Let's see how this does. And okay, charges go off there. Alright,
Ahead 1/3. Aye, sir. Left full rudder. Aye, sir.
bring us around. Of course, we lost her when we went overhead. Let's see if we can't regain the contact. And hopefully get these racks refilled. Although we are running out of depth charges to throw at this guy. You know, I was reading that the other way around, as the depth was less than 100 feet. That's why I was dropping it at 50, but actually it's no, depth is greater than 100 feet. Let's see if we can't, you know, regain contact and hopefully get some information. From the guys. We're not hearing any breaking up or anything. Actually, we can probably do that ourselves. To 1,000 yards. Turn the set. We can't find them. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Completely in the wrong area. Let's hunt and see if we can find. We'll have to come around and see if we can find her. But so far, no joy on the active. Keep searching. She's out here somewhere. She's bound to be. Come on, get these. Okay, the K-gun charges are all set. They're all good to go. It's just these depth charges in the actual racks. Let's set 6 and see if they can't reload some. Also set this back to automatic. Let the center guy have a crack at finding him. Hopefully he will. Major damage, 1 knot. Yeah, she won't make it to... she won't make it what would be normally 3 days travel past, you know, because there's a task force up there, and there's also a carrier group that idles up there. No, she won't make it. Wolfpack. Not a wolfpack, that's a single submarine. That is at a depth and heading in a speed. Looking back, I probably should have immediately told the anchor to come about and start booking it, but hindsight is 2020. Actually, how do the racks look? No, they're not empty visually. At least not yet. They aren't loaded yet either. Which is what I want. I want the racks loaded, please and thank you. We can't make any real attacks. But unless, of course, we used up all the charges in the racks and all we have left are K-gun charges. Depth charges remaining on board. Alright. Number of charges dropped from racks, K-guns. So I mean, we may have some kicking around. We may not. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, hopefully they'll go and load. Be kinda nice. It'd also be kinda nice if we could find out whether or not we actually did any damage to him with that last attack. Considering that might have been the last attack with these racks. So I'm gonna search for a bit, considering we haven't picked him up in short order. Considering we are now basically pointed roughly where he was when we dropped. So he should be actually somewhere over here, actually. But I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back. Should we either find him, or if I decide to call this because either A, they won't refill these racks, or some other thing. So I'll see you then.
amidships. Aye, 5 degrees, 10 degrees right rudder. Aye, rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Aircraft spotted, sir. Aircraft spotted, sir.
Right,
Opening fire, sir.
we've got, well, Betty's attacking the tanker. This tanker was never going to make it either way. Although they missed quite poorly. Potentially, if they come to range, we could get one of them. We did get a glimpse of him. He is over here, farther along, so we are moving and trying to find him again. Hopefully sonar will pick him back up again. But, looks like these... Oh, wait, no. One of them's turning. He stopped. He hasn't. Wait, no, there to go. I guess it was someone messing up in their spotting area. Have the deck guns fired? No, they have not.
Opening fire, sir.
That Betty is not underwater. I think he's out of range too for the deck guns to be of any real use. So let's jump back over here. They haven't found anything yet. No, I doubt that that tanker is going to make it to well, any farther than this, really, considering, you know, they're basically, for all intensive purposes, dead in the water. So let's see if we can get one more run in against this guy, if we can find him. There he is.
Ahead 2/3. Aye, sir. 5 degrees right rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Let's go and close the range a little bit. If we're lucky. Oh, there we go. He's got him again. Right, let's just... Oh, we got charges again. Since he's not going to make it, we'll give him one last hurrah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll give him all the charges.
5 degrees right rudder. Aye, sir.
Oh, come on, give me
Rudder amidships.
give
Aye,
me another
sir.
update. Give me another update, please. Turn that over 5 seconds. Please drop. I need an update.
5 degrees right rudder. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Right, sonar. Is he dead ahead of us? Alright, yeah. How close? Alright, he's inside 1,000 yards.
All ahead flank. Aye, aye, sir.
Start speeding up for this final drop. I should give 2 seconds between each charge because they're dropping all 8, so that's 16-second total drop time. Alright, there he is. Manual. He should be dead ahead of us. There's 500. Yep, he's inside 500. He's still dead ahead of us. Getting closer. I just want to keep this map updated. Oh, he's actually so close that we can't, I guess, use the head to find him. There he is. We're going right over top of him this time. Alright. Start dropping. And hopefully he is at 150 feet. And I'm not reading that wrong again. Alright, that should be everything already dropped. Let's see, did the map update? Unknown? We still got a solution on him. We did, at least. So I don't know if we even managed to get any damage on him there. Hopefully we did. Be nice if we did. But we're all out of charges as it is, so we can't attack him anymore, even if we did have, even if we could, well, even if we plan to continue trying to get this to go. But single knot, he would never make it either way. What I'm just curious about is if nope, we can't see them. Yeah, she's basically dead in the water. That's what I would like to know. Basically, yep, we got 51% solution, 50.
Right full rudder. Aye, sir.
Alright, let's just come around this way now. Come from the front. Learned our lesson a little bit. We also set sonar back to automatic. We don't know anything about her anymore, basically. We basically lost her. However, we haven't heard her breaking up or anything. Just come about. See if we can't pick her up again. Oh, there she is. Depth greater than 100 feet. Still going. Unless that depth is supposed to be at 100. I'm still not sure about this, exactly how this depth thing is. Unless I'm incorrect and that is actually less than 100 feet. I could be. I could also be correct in thinking that is over 100 feet. Either way, must be destroyed. Unfortunately, that's a failure. She will survive, but she's not going to make it to her destination. And we can't sink this guy at a single knot speed. If we just leave him alone, they'll probably just come back over to the tanker and put some more torpedoes into her. So, this has probably been quite a long episode of me being on the other, being in the other boot and attempting this again. So, hunting submarines with little success. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.